So nice. We used to come here until one day the police just showed up. So it's lunchtime for me. I have this long lunch, like 3 hours. I could go home if I want because from my workplace to my home it only takes like 5 minutes. But I don't want to go home. So I have, guys, why should I go home? I have free lunch at the school and the lunch is good. It's not bad. And after lunch, I just don't want to stay in the office, you know what I'm saying? So every time after lunch, I take these long walks, like kind of hiking, because there's this mountainous place near our school. Well, yeah, that's the railroad. I'm trying to walk as fast as I can. And there's a church too. This is a church. Yeah, there's a church. We used to come to this church as foreigners, so they do have 2 departments. Like the bigger one is for the Chinese folks, and on the other side there's the foreign side. So we used to come and worship here. You can see it's really big. So nice. We used to come here, and then one day we received the news that we were not allowed to come and worship there as foreigners. So at first we were asked that we should carry our passports each time we want to come and worship there. And then after like a month we were carrying and sometimes got checked like that. And then after like a month we were told that we were not allowed to worship there anymore because you find that our service was an English one. So some Chinese people were now coming to our service. Maybe for them, they wanted to improve their English or stuff, I don't know. So because of that, we were stopped worshiping there. They say we were a bad influence or something like that, so we were stopped. Day 3, I'm out again. Okay, so now, like I told you guys, I always try to take brisk walks after lunch and then later relax. As you can see, today I'm taking the mountain road, just leaving my school and first the main road. So now I'm going up the mountain. Yeah, those people are looking at me like, is she crazy? She's talking to the phone. They've never seen that, guys. So yeah, those ones, they're still there. Those ones are like this. Alright, I didn't want to slow down. So yeah, another thing, today I'm really wearing kind of special pants, you know. Yeah, like in our school we wear uniform, and these pants, I think they are made for short people. So for me, like, look like, don't touch my shoes. I'll show you guys. Look, can you see? So you can actually see the length. So yeah, it's like a don't touch my shoe kind of thing. I think here you can see that. Okay. So yeah, to me they really kind of look like kind of special, especially in winter. So I have to wear long socks to cover up the bare skin, or else I'll be so cold, guys. So yeah, exercising and people looking at me like they are seeing. I don't know, guys. Cars slowing down to look at me. I become an automatic celebrity, you know. Yes. So yeah, today I wanted to emphasize on the subject I mentioned previously about we foreigners being banned from going to church here in Weihai. Yes, I think I didn't tell you at length why. So yes, that church, we used to go there, like since I moved to this place, it's over for 7 years. So the first 2 years I used to go to church every Sunday, and sometimes we have gatherings on special days such as Christmas, New Year, Easter, and stuff like that to celebrate with other foreigners here. And then we started as a small group. You know, when I moved to Weihai, there weren't so many foreigners living here, so it was just a couple of folks. Like, I think we were not even more than 15, you know. We were a few people, just a few people. So it was like a gathering, sharing the word together, and have lunch together after the church, because during the weekdays it was hard to be with each other. So as time goes on, a lot of foreigners started to move to Weihai, and each time they move here, like some Chinese people who knew us would always try to connect those foreigners with the few foreigners who were here already. With time, the church began to grow, so we were like over 50, going to 100 people. You know, it was really nice. It was really nice worshiping together in a large group. By that happening, you find that and some Chinese people began to get interested in joining our service because it was an English service. You know, some of these people, they are studying English, but they do not have the environment, you know, to practice. So they invited themselves to the congregation, right, to the church, and they started attending, getting to make friends, enjoy hanging out with us, like having lunch with us and stuff like that. We were okay with that because you can't stop somebody who is coming to worship. But then there wasn't a law like that prohibited us from worshiping together with the Chinese folks. So we were like, it's okay, the more the merrier, right? The more the merrier. So the congregation really became large, like the number increased. So you find that the Chinese people also brought their own friends and stuff like that. Eventually it was all nice because they end up speaking English, and whenever we had some difficulties with Chinese, they were helping us and stuff like that. So we were really doing pretty well until one day the police just showed up in church, and then they just asked the Chinese people who were in the church, in the room, to leave, you know, like with that authority kind of, just asked them to leave right away. And everybody was shocked because we were in the middle of a service, you know. So the Chinese people just left. They left. They just took their things and left the congregation. And then the police warned us, and we shouldn't attend the church. We shouldn't invite Chinese people to come to our service and stuff like that. And as from that day, we're supposed to bring our passports whenever we come to church, because they will just spot check us. And we're like, oh, it's okay, no problem. So since then, we were bringing our passports and stuff like that, and the Chinese people stopped coming. And then a month after, we were given another update with the main church. Like I said, we were just using the sub to hold our service. The main church is for the Chinese people. So they told us that the police asked us to stop worshiping in that church. Altogether, we were not allowed to gather and worship. So after that incident, people just stopped coming, and we stopped having masses, and altogether in my city, people stopped worshiping. People were more concerned about their safety. Still pretty hard, but we hope someday there will be a way to do it, or to have church and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's how our church ended, and I still miss the people we used to attend church with. Now a lot of them have since left China. They went back to their respective countries, or they moved to other provinces. We lost touch because of that. So yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm just sitting in the sun. Today is clear. The sun is so bright, and I've just screened my eyes sometimes, but well, I love it. It's really warm, but I didn't have to wear a jacket to come out here. So yeah, so I'm gonna end here today, guys. I was trying to stretch my legs, as you can see. Yeah, it's really warm. I really need to use this opportunity to rest. So yeah, it's so quiet, no one to bother me. So I like it. Yeah, just resonating with the nature. So that's it, guys, for today. I'll see you another day. So have a great day, enjoy yourself, stay safe. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Subscribe. Goodbye.